Are you dating anyone right now? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Dutchy. And in today's video, I thought I would hop on and do another Q&gay. It's been a hot minute. You guys have a lot of questions. You guys want a lot of advice. So I thought it's time for another one. But before we get into this juicy Q&A, I would like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. For those of you who are unaware, Skillshare is an online learning platform with over 17,000 classes. You can explore a bunch of different workshops and classes in photography, graphic design, creative writing, social media, marketing, music, lifestyle, and so much more. If you want to learn a new skill or level up on an existing hobby from the comfort of your own home, may I mention, I can almost guarantee that there is a class on there for you. And for the amount of educational content that's on there available to use, a year-long subscription actually works out to be less than $10 a month, so I found it to be super affordable. However, I have a little freebie for you guys. Skillshare has been generous enough to provide me with a link for you guys that gives you a 2-month free, yes, free trial of premium Skillshare. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in my description will get access to the subscription. So if you want to come learn some cool things with me, take some courses with me, you can. One of the most common questions I get in my Q&Gays, such as this one, is how to start a YouTube channel. And you guys, I just completed a workshop called Stand Out on YouTube, Build a Successful Channel, which is actually hosted by Draw with Jazza. I don't know if you guys know him or not. He's actually a super successful Australian YouTuber. And yeah, he basically talks about everything from start to finish, how he started his channel, how slow his growth was to he has over 1 million now, 2.5 million, I think. And yeah, he talks about thumbnailing, tagging, SEO, but also everything else. I personally learned a lot from it, and I'm implementing a lot of the skills and aspects that he spoke about into my videos now to hopefully get me from 95K to 1 million. So fingers crossed. But yeah, if you are interested in starting your own YouTube channel or you want to learn a new skill or hobby, then go ahead and click on the link in my description for 2 months free. And without further ado, let's get down into this Q&gay. Also, excuse the lighting. It's just really touch and go outside. Please excuse that. Okay, first question. Would you ever do a long distance relationship? Oh, I'll be the first to admit I'm kind of needy. Not in the needy like will hang off my partner, can't be alone sort of thing at all. I'm super independent, but in terms of like knowing that someone is close enough that I can last minute go and visit them or surprise them or be a spontaneous sort of thing, I live for that. So I don't know how I would go. I'm also super big on communication. So if I'm dating someone that is within my radius that I can see, being able to text me and like have good conversations over the phone and stuff isn't as vital because you can hang out more. But if I was dating someone super long distance that I couldn't just go and see, it would have to be someone that's really good at communicating and that can like talk to me over text sort of thing and not be dry, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but then at the same time, like if I met someone and I clicked with them and it was just right, then yeah, I could definitely do it. Who was your first crush / celeb gay awakening? This is actually so funny and y'all are gonna laugh at me, but Shannon Beveridge, I mean, we can call her a celeb, I guess. She was my first actual, I know I'm into girls crush. I'm sure I had crushes on girls growing up, like Kim Possible, any of the girls from H2O Just Add Water. But Shannon was like my first gay awakening, I guess. Someone asked, can you release merch? I have merch. So if you are unaware of this, if you are new here, I have merch. I will link it in the description. Did you start to dress gayer when you knew you were gay? Yes, my style changed completely, a 360 flip, if you will. Once I came into my sexuality, but that's not a reflection of my sexuality. It was more the fact that I came into who I was as a person and my personality a lot more. What's the most annoying question you get asked about being bi? Illy too. I'm actually quite lucky to have friends, family, and a fan base that isn't annoying with that sort of thing. I don't receive a lot of hate for being bi or anything like that. But a common stereotypical question that I see a lot of on like forums and things, or like other people's videos and things, is oh, you're bi but like you dated a guy in high school, or you're bi but you're dating a boy, how does that work? And it's just like the ignorance of people that really gets to me. Any collabs coming up? Yes. Have you ever sent nudes? Sorry mum, sorry dad. How are you doing? Honestly, I feel like this is such a wholesome question and I get at least one from you guys every Q&A and it makes me cry. I'm doing better than I have been. I had a bit of a rough patch again, this time with my health. I'll be honest, I have low iron and I have for the longest time. I was also B12 anemic for a while, but I got on top of that. And yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I had a bit of a dizzy spell. I had a couple where I would sit down to edit and then I would get up and like be super dizzy and like just have to go to bed. And it wasn't right. I had to take a bit of time off work and I didn't really feel like filming or anything. I lost all inspiration. And I guess I'm dealing with a little bit of anxiety that comes and goes, but that just has everything to do with the pandemic that we're currently experiencing. My state has gone back into lockdown, so everything's that was returning to normal is not now. I can't visit my family because they live 2.5 hours away. It's just not something we're allowed to do at the moment. So I've been better, but I've definitely been worse. My health has definitely improved, and I'm like monitoring all of that. I'm actually super duper excited for the content that is coming to you guys this month. A couple of cool collabs as well. So yeah, things are looking up. I hope you're all doing as well as you can be as well. What is it like coming out? It's a lot of things, and it's different for everyone, but in my experience, it is refreshing. It is like almost a fresh start. It's able to be yourself. It's rewarding. For me, I think maybe a lot more rewarding than most because I can educate you guys and teach you about my experiences and what's happened to me, and my story, I guess. It's wholesome, but obviously not everyone has the same experience. Do you think you'll move from Australia? That's a tough one. I personally love living in Australia. I do love it. I love where I live, especially. I think I could move to a city. I could probably move to like Sydney or Melbourne and live there for a bit. I don't know if I'd live overseas at this point. I love Holland being my home country. I absolutely adore it and would love to live there for a stint. But I just love the beaches here too much and our summers and just everything. But maybe, I'm not ruling it out. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have 3. I presume most of you have seen them. I have a now tattoo. I have now tattooed here. I have grow on my arm here. And I have a girl power one behind this arm. That's like 2 girls linking like this. I'm sure I'll put a photo of it here. But yeah, I'm planning on getting more. I love them. I love my tattoo artist. It's been way too long. But obviously, again, with the pandemic and lockdown, I haven't been able to see her. So, have you ever questioned your gender? No. This is an interesting one. I've never had the thought of that my gender from birth doesn't align with how I feel. I've felt like a woman my entire life. But no, I've never had any gender dysphoria or questioned that. I've definitely had body image issues, but not linked to my gender, which I know is a completely different topic. What gender was your first kiss? It was a boy. What is your favorite TV series and movie? Oh, I literally could not pick a favorite movie to save my life now. It was Easy A for the longest time, but I've recently been watching some absolute bangers, like twists. I love movies with twists at the end. I'm loving any movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it at the moment. Hello. I love horrors. I honestly can't. In terms of favorite TV show, probably The L Word. Loved that. When did you realize you were bi? When I was 19. Oof, you guys. I got pretty much every second question was asking if I was single or in a relationship. This one person in particular said, why do you choose to keep your dating life private? And it is for this exact reason. No shade, no tea, no shade, no hate to any of you. I honestly have the best fan base. You guys care about me so much and you're so interested in me and my life, which is so wholesome, and you guys mean nothing wrong by it. I just have seen what it can do to people and couples when you do share everything on the internet. Not to say that I won't ever share a partner like on Instagram or anything like that, but in terms of YouTube, I think it's a scary, scary place to introduce a whole new person to all of that. And I know you guys would definitely respect a partner. I'm being so vague about this. I know you guys would do nothing but respect a partner of mine, but I think it's a whole new world to dive into or to get brought into. So yeah, I just sort of respect that. I like keeping those things private. I did post a few videos with my ex-boyfriend when we were younger, but I also didn't have as much of a fan base as I do now. And like, I know that when I post photos or tag people in my photos on Instagram or stories that are just friends and not even potential love interests, you guys follow them or message them, and that's so nice and wholesome and no one minds. But yeah, I just like keeping that sort of side of my life private. It's not to say you won't ever see a partner of mine. Of course I will post with them in future and stuff, but yeah. Which piercing do you miss the most? This one's interesting because I've only got one piercing that I don't have anymore, which is my belly button. I kind of do miss it from time to time, but it just got like annoying and like hooked onto clothes like jeans and stuff. So yeah, I do miss what it looked like. But you shop, honestly, so many places. I do a lot of op shopping when we're allowed to. I shop at Fens, Glassons, Princess Polly, Edge, Factory, ASOS, so many different places. Where is your favorite place to eat? I love and adore Mexican food. It's the way to my heart. Do you ever fear that your bisexuality is a phase? Yes, more often than not, as a result of comp het and so many other things. Yeah, I do. I go through stages of, am I actually gay? Has society made me believe that I have to be bisexual, if anything, that I'd have to be still attracted to males because it's the norm? Like, yeah, I get that. Why do you call yourself Dutchy or your channel Dutchy instead of Megan? I just found Dutchy to be a lot more catchy, and my last name is super hard to pronounce, so I just went with Dutchy. Are you dating anyone right now? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? I'll say this. Maybe. That is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed, please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. If you want to come learn with me on Skillshare, click the link in my description. Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video once again, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!